maybe it'll get better. I don't know why the quality looks so shit. Alright, so basically, starting here I guess. I gotta get the green terror out. He's terrorizing everybody. He's got all my Oscars and everybody else bunched up, so we're gonna do some fish swapping. And what's going on there? Filling some tanks and cleaning some tanks. So these guys are happy they can actually go up to the top of the tank now. These guys ate all the food I put in there, that's good. But that's kind of what's going on. We're going to move a lot of stuff around and top some tanks off. Start filling that tank up, and then while that tank's filling, I did get some new fish. We'll cover these guys in a little bit. I got a nice assortment, they're sitting in there. We're going to move some fish from here back to the other African tank. This place is a mess a little bit. Doing laundry and stuff right now, so fish stuff and laundry. But we're going to move some guys back here. I got a couple of new fish in here. Got another peacock. And just some assorted. Couple of sorted guys. Kind of hard to see because these guys are all in the way. But, yep, I'm going to put those in here. And other than that, there really ain't too much new going on. So I got the water going, and like I said, we're going to move the green terror. He's got all my Oscars and everybody all bunched up in the corner up in here, including my big Oscar. He's hiding way in the back corner. So I mean, it's kind of shit. So we got to figure something out. So the green terror is going to come out. Jack Dempsey's not even playing part in that. So I don't know. Fish, yummy, cute little things. Check the chat. Buy fun fish. I'm checking the chat as we go along. Thanks for the comment, smiley face. Probably a thumbs up too. This is why I got to do cleaning. It's been a minute since I've done some tank maintenance, so that's kind of where we're at. I have a huge algae bloom down here, so we have green water, so I got to do a big water change on that tank, and it's just kind of a mess assortment. That tank needs to be vacuumed. Just a lot of maintenance that needs to go on. I need to put an algae eater in here to clean the glass where the baby African cichlids are being raised. Quality's gotten better. Okay, good. So I'm going to put you guys in the holder. We're going to go for it. Let's see. Crank you guys up a little bit. Right up here for now. Got to vacuum it out. Already vacuumed a couple of tanks out before I got the live going. guys will be happy once this thing's cleaned out here. Some weird like mossy algae and stuff growing. This stuff needs to be washed off for sure. Water's sucking out quick in this one. About 50%, so it's gonna be all for this tank. Got what I could get. I'll rinse a piece of driftwood off for them, and that'll be that. On to the next one. Hi, Ayla. Water out of that one, I'd say, but that's okay. So let's go down here to this tank now. I think we can get you down that far. I might have to. We're going to do this tank here. It's not really too bad. I need to go check on my water fill. Alright, there we go. Water fill's going good. Part of the funds of having tons of aquariums is water changes. These are super red albino bristle noses. I mean, super red bristle noses. Go a little further on this tank, and then I got more tanks to go here. Looks like Buddy's been chewing on my sponge filter. It's quite a interesting thing to do. Eating sponge filter, man. This fish that's in this tank is gonna go, and he is in the 220 in the living room. That's where his journey's going, and then I think we're gonna put the green terror in this tank, since the green terror is terrorizing everybody. It's gonna hopefully solve some issues we're having. Unhappy tank mates. Do I want the green terror in here? Nope. Because this is supposed to be all bristlenose wall, and somehow I got angelfish, this guy, and yep, too much crap going on. Alright, here's that tank. So, I guess we'll do this tank next. Dude, are you really eating at the sponge filter? It's definitely a piece of the sponge filter. Are you getting hungry and like thinking stuff's food that's not food? I really don't get the motive behind that. Tank ain't too bad. The angelfish tank that we're about to do next, though, is pretty brutal. Let's see, we go up. Get these two tanks in frame. There, how's that? That's better. And we're gonna let some of the water suck out of there, and we're gonna check the water flow. Halfway on this tank, so last tank in this wall is the angelfish tank, and then we can start filling soon, thankfully. Let that drain all the way up, ladder. Alright guys, we're getting there. Let's go to this tank now. Some new driftwood up here to put in some tanks. Like every time I see it, it's nice pieces, I gotta buy it. It's definitely a thing. Oh, I'm not ripping my hose here. It's kind of gotta go around the back of my neck. It's kinking up on me. These guys' tank is like really not that dirty. Mostly it seems like it's just bullshit stuck to the bottom. Try to get this water level lowered a little bit. Got to reattach the other bubbler that was in here for them. They must terrorize the pleco because he's just living it up hiding. Looks about good enough to me. That'd be about it for this wall. Let's see, let's reattach this airline here. It's been lingering around, needing to be done. Hopefully that won't pop back off now. Feel like I got it on there pretty good. I'm just gonna get my sleeve wet. There we go. That's fine. Alright, so I guess we got to reverse the flow on this and make it to where it is putting water out. Alright, I gotta get the thermometer out and so we can flip the water around where it's putting water out, and we'll start filling these tanks up. beat the water back. Alright. We're going to start with this middle tank here and fill it up. Check my other water. So we got the water at about 79 degrees, filling it back up. Go, dude. What's spazzing for? Water ain't hot or cold. It's good temperature water, man. I don't understand what you're freaking out for. About to put your big ass back in the big tank, and that's gonna be fun. Getting that guy in the, back in the tank in there is not gonna be fun. I don't know why he's spazzing out so much. He's all healed up though, and he's ready, so. Shut off in here, so I kind of got to pinch it off and stick it in the next tank. Should have got his ass out while the water was low, honestly. Would have been a smart move. We don't do a lot of smart move things though, I guess, do we? Let's get this ladder out of the way. This tank's basically full. I like it up to the black rim. Alright, so pinch it off, tilt it up. Alright, these guys get their water now. See their heater come dislodge. It's part of maintenance. Put your heater back up, shake off the out of the heaters. And their heater's back up, water's filling up. We have a lot of fresh water in there now, help them grow. Filling this tank up down here. That one. Shouldn't take too long. Then we'll do the angelfish tank up top next. Work our way over to the snow whites, and the green dragons, and the honeycombs. These tanks fill quick, so I can't really do too much entertaining stuff until these tanks are full. I will not walk away with this water volume flow. I know better. ask me why. We're getting full on this tank. I'm trying looking at the sponge filter, I forgot. Trying to figure out why it's dispersing bubbles on other places. Big leak there. Interesting. A couple of them started doing that to me. I still got nice flow to them, so I'm not worried about it. Hopefully it's not knocking down the filterization properties. Alright, we're topped off here. Finish it off and take the water out. Close the lid. Up here to one of these tanks. That angelfish just, Jesus. Oops, sorry, dude. My bad. Just like turbo blasted with a wave of water, angelfish. He's probably like, what in the shit just happened, bro? Fill this tank up. Everybody's starting to seem a little more happy now that they got their water. It's gonna be fun moving these couple fish around. It's gonna be fun catching them. Got one big net. That's it. One jumbo net. See here, we'll do the tank up top next to that one next, I guess. A couple of my start over tanks, I gotta clean those out. Get those ready. I got some albinos that need to go in. Almost full. It's gonna be a lot of fun trying to catch this green terror in a few minutes here. These tanks are filled up. Next one filling up over here. Left in this thing. There was a lot in here, guys. A lot of them died off. nothing left in here. We got a bunch more to throw in here though, now that it's cleaned off. So I can rinse this off while that's filling up. Got the driftwood rinsed off. That back in the corner. I don't know what this shit is. Going on here, but I don't think it's anything bad. This one will go straight across to the next tank. This one's almost full. The power outage over here. Seems we have a failed heater somehow. So while we're filling up, we can troubleshoot that. I haven't had this be the first heater of this assortment I've had fail on me. Could at least probably say that. Crazy, I haven't had one of these heaters fail yet. I mean, this heater is literally just not even registering a damn thing. Crazy. Put a new heater in that tank, I guess. This one uses this one here. full. Let's go to this one now. That's going up, and we're going to get this heater swapped out here. Interesting. Can't believe I had one fail. First for everything, I guess. Also wet. That's what we're working on. Alright, I had a heater fail, so that's kind of where we're at right now. Trying to reroute cords. Which goes right here. Back. Okay. That's good now. Let's see, just turn it a little bit. It's fine. Get down there working just fine. This tank is almost full. These guys are happy. Super happy to have a water change for sure. That's all these tanks are full now. The water change on all these tanks are done. Where I like it at. One more tank. Last one. My last water catastrophe. That's what that was from. there. Can't believe that heater failed. Never had one of those fail yet. Quite something. Alright. There's that. We need to put it back on suck mode. Alright, so these tanks are all clean now. Good. Not complaining. Do need to get these other two tanks screwed out this week though. Alright guys, let's go to the next project. This one is completed. Let's get this algae tank vacked out. That's where I'm at right now with it. Oh, that's full. Glad we noticed that when we did. Alright. So this can go over to the other tanks now. Let's do that. Alright, so this algae bloom problem under control, we'll try to at least. Guys, my fingers are not food. What happened to your fingers? to suck down now at this point. That's all we can do. I guess while that's sucking down, so I'm going to do probably a 75% water change on that tank. Let's, damn algae bloom, that's crazy. Look at the color difference. Let's, need to vacuum that tank next. Let's go over here and, try to get this green terror out of here, I guess. How do you make the green water? The green water is made from algae. Hi, Lucky. Algae blooms make green water. So we're trying to get the green terror out of here. He is back here. So let me lower you guys down a little bit. So that's the green terror right there. That's who we're after. Let me get my bucket. I'm gonna tell you guys, he's not gonna go willingly or peacefully. I already know this. Here we go. He's already hiding. He's already caught wind of what's going on here. This is not going to be an easy task, you guys. Couldn't tell you what I'm going to do to get him out. It is unknown at the moment. I do need to get him to like go back over in the corner over there though. If I get him in this back corner over here, I might be able to actually get him. Guys, I got him right where I needed him to. Need him in a corner. Corner down here to be specific. I don't know why he's gonna make this hard for me. Where'd he go? He is down here right now. And oh man, that's not good. I dropped the damn net. Get it before it goes all the way. This tank is so freaking deep. Where is he, guys? Which way did he go? Hopefully he's back down here. There he is. Okay. Got him. Need a plant. Alright, there we go. Oh, yep. Alright, guys. I got him. So we'll put him in here now. Wet in the process, he soaked the crap out of me. But here he is. Beautiful fish. He's a big guy. We're gonna put him in here. He's gonna make a huge splash again. You're not in the net up. I got the net all twirled up. I'm so wrapped up. Alright, there he is. Now we gotta get the Vija Finistratus out of here and put the Vija Finistratus in there. Oh, I gotta check on the tank. So watch the green terror swim around for a minute, guys. I'm up more than 50% out of there, so. So the green terror is in here. Now let's get the Vija Finistratus out. It's going to be a task of its own. He's not going to be too happy. I'm trying to net him now. He's a powerful fish too, so he's going to put up a real big fight right now. Oh, guys. Oh my god. I'm soaked. He just soaked the shit out of me. He soaked everything. But I got him in here. In the net. Hopefully don't flop. I'll try carefully laying him on the side. Most of them will let you. Alright, he's in here. He's in there. Soaked everything. Alright, so the trick is with him, because he's so freaking big, is we gotta close all the lids, like the one we're putting him in. Do that, and then carefully get him up. And as soon as he hits water, that's the trick, is we gotta close the lid. Because he's gonna freak out and splash everywhere. I'm trying to get away. There we go. Now, there, he's back. He's back in his tank. I think he belongs in. He's happy now. He's back in the 220. Alright, so our algae tank, we're going to go shut the water off for this now, the algae tank. And we're going to reverse the water and start filling. So let me empty the line. And we can go a little more. I want a little more water out of this. Try vacuum a little more stuff out of here, I guess, as well. That was a crazy algae bloom, you guys. This thing. I do have a pleco in here, so I'm really shocked, honestly, at the algae bloom. How serious it was. It's pretty impressive. There we go, let that suck out. We're doing about 75% out of this one, so. Let that drain all the way out, and then I'm going to go hit the water the other way, and we're going to fill this tank back up. First, this tank off. Now filling in this tank. Since we got water going in, I'm going to close this lid down. This way it can't pop out on me. So I've had this happen too many times at this point. So I'll let this fill up and see how our clarity starts getting here. We do have a lot of nasty algae in this tank though that does need to be cleaned off with a scrubber. So I do need to order one of those tank cleaners finally, and the scrubby things. Alright, that's going to take a few momentos. And after that tank's filled, we got one more tank to vacuum out, which is this 50-gallon breeder over here, and it should be okay. We need to vacuum more tanks out, but we're not going to do that right now. Today is just top off and kind of reset. Go back to the smaller bag. Oh, I got a vacuum the Oscar tank over here too. Check about that. The tank looks really bad, nasty. That algae is just pooling off the sponge filter. I don't know how much clearer this tank's going to be after we fill it up, but we'll see. It's going to need a scrub in and everything in there washed in order to recover that tank, I believe. Alright. So, let's see. We did the swap. now everybody in that tank should be chilling out, able to swim freely and not being constantly attacked. Vijay Stratus is back in there. He's happy. For sure. Only a couple of fish left in the 50. I think we're going to take the fish out of this 50-gallon down here. You guys can still see the water level on that tank, but I think we're going to take out of the 50-gallon here and put in the big tank as well. I have another Oscar. I think I'm going to plop in there too. Just kind of move some fish around today. Vijay Stratus is super happy, you guys, to be back in there. Just checking everything out. If you guys aren't new here, he had a infection of some sort that I treated him for. Hopefully everybody's a lot happier and will actually come out of their hiding places now and realize that there's more to the tank than just that. That green terror was keeping everybody kind of cornered up over there. So that's definitely not a thing anymore, thankfully. Hi, Mel. He had one green terror and he needs to be alone because fighting with other fish in the tank. Yeah, lucky. That's what I was having going on. He was terrorizing all my Oscars and everything, which wasn't cool. And hopefully this tank will be a little more peaceful and non-aggressive now that he's out of there, and everybody will start going back and forth across the tank. Because he had all my fish pretty much cowered up over in the corner. And that's where they've been living at for the past 3 weeks, is up in the corner. I tried to let it settle out on its own and it wasn't happening, so. That water's not as green. I can kind of see in there. It's real murky. I might be able to throw some algae tablets in there or something like that to eat up some of the algae. Or just let it ride. Just keep doing water changes. I don't know. I think I need to throw some algae tablets in there. I don't currently have any. I might have to look. Having a really stressful day. This is nice. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mel. I'm actually opposite. I've been having a stressful past couple weeks and doing alright today, thankfully. But I'm sorry your day is going sour. Hopefully it's a little bit better, less stressful. Vijay Stratus looks really happy to be back in big water. He can get back on his growing spree again. That catfish has so much food in his belly, you guys. He's stuck at the bottom. Like that sinker. I guess while that tank's topping off, let's see here. Let's get this guy out. Come in here, and we'll put him in the big tank too, I guess. Keep moving stuff around, bringing up space. There's 2 of them in here. Go back there. He's gonna hide every way possible. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get his ass out before tank fills up over there. He's gone. There's his brother there. I'm all caught up now. Come on. That does not really fit in here too well. It's part of the issue. There's one. See if he makes it in there or not. Got one more to fish out of there. One tank's pretty much full, so it's not as green anymore. A little better, at least. It's not perfect by far. Shut that off. Tank filled up, so I'm gonna start filling this one up a bit here, and then I'm gonna turn it on back when it gets full. Just stick around, start vacuuming it, and then fill it back up again. So let's see if we can get him, the other guy, out of here. This tank's filthy. That's part of what's going on here right now. Get up under here. Because you can get under there. See his top tank cross. I think this guy's still too small. He'll grow faster though, so we'll leave him in there then, I guess, since he's that small still. And he'll have a couple of tank mates in here, which is nice. I'm sure he'll like that a lot. So we'll let this tank fill up, and then we're going to put it on reverse and start vacuuming the crap out of it. The levels in that tank are probably really high. I'll have to get some algae stuff for the tank that was green. It's not as green now. It's Still pretty green, but you can see the fish at least. And I can see across to the back of the tank, so that's nice. Making a lot of progress today. Pretty happy with it. Let's see here. Oh well, me too. I'm divorced this week. It's a horrible week. Oh, I'm sorry, Mel. Everybody's going through it. Let the fish calm nerves. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. Let the fish just help me chill out and take care of them a little bit. I've been neglecting them because I've been neglecting everything else, so try to get caught back up. And I gotta remember when I'm vacuuming this tank to vacuum the other tank up there too. This tank is really bad. I'm about to go switch it over to back mode and start sucking it all out. Alright, we have switched it over to suction mode. This is really bad. I'm just trying to get all the surface stuff first. I might have to do this to this tank twice because it's so bad, guys. I might have to do it twice this week, just this one tank. I'm actually ashamed of this. Feel bad because I wouldn't want to live like this. Wow. Pretty bad, guys. really bad. Guys, don't let your tanks get this bad before maintaining them. This is terrible. Definitely something to be ashamed of. I'm going to shame myself on this. Start over with my suction. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it all before I run out of water, so. Kind of like one of those deals, I gotta accept what I got out for now. Let's go back at it again. Puts us back to filling stage. Let that suck out. Oh, yeah. You guys almost let me forget I got one more to vacuum out before I do all that. I got 2 vacuum and tank over here. That is important. We're going to fill this tank up. And I'll use the other filler to fill the other tank up while that one's going. Tank maintenance is fun. So let's fill this tank up. got 2 tanks filling right now. Let them guys fill up. Hopefully we have some happier fish. Stick some stuff in this tank, I guess. Give it back. Rinse these out. Bad. Ugh. Rinse these out. Definitely better. Rinse the filters out. Back on. Go. Just a little bit at a time. It's full. All our tanks are basically topped off. Just one tank here, yeah. Probably do a water change in there, honestly. Do that tomorrow, though. We're getting there. This tank's looking a lot better. Time for me to get off of here in a minute. Take me a nap. Tank's looking a lot better now, guys. Switch that over to vac mode in a second. Pull it out. Alright. This tank is filling, but I do want to suck some water out of here. I'd like to honestly suck some water out of this tank. Alright. So now I'm over on this tank sucking some water out. Kind of filling in, sucking at the same time over there. This tank. I guess since I'm sucking water, I might as well vacuum. guess we'll flip it one more time and fill this tank up. Just to get it over with. And that leaves me mostly with the big tank to take care of the next couple of days. I'll be alright. I'll get it done. Odds are I'll be here with you guys on live doing it, so. Alright, so we'll let that tank fill up. I don't want to walk away from it, but once this tank's full, we'll go and move. I guess we can introduce our African cichlids now. I'm sure it's fine to do. You guys all down here. Introduce our new fish, I guess, while we're adding water. Ugh. So we have these African cichlids in here. We're going to dip into the water. Bag. Go. And get them in there. There you go, there's all 6. Alright, so now we got our Africans, our new ones in. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with none of them. Tank looks really neat now. I don't think I can get you guys much better of a view on the tank, sadly. Probably bring you in a little closer like that, that's about it. I'm ready to shut this water off in a minute here. Full. Suction load. Good to go. Alright. So set in here now. Happy as can be. Nice water change. We can move around some of the scenery a little bit more in here, I guess. That'd be okay. I do. Just looking at it. No, hey, different now, different fish, different things, different stuff, different. Alright, there's a couple guys in here too I do want to pluck out to take to the back, so we can work on that too, I guess, right now. So that big yellow guy right here, he's one. He's big enough to go in the back. Let's do that. Let's grab a couple of these guys, I guess. Move them. So we got this guy here. Let's go take him to the back and put him in the back tank. Alright. He's big enough now for sure. Blended right in. It's him right there. Alright, so there's that guy. And I can shut my water off now. Clean up my mess I made in the sink, rinsing the filter out. Keep clean ship around here, guys. Dry everything off. Alright, so everything's off out there. We are in here now, and we need to release these other couple of African cichlids in here. So I'm going to put you guys on tank top view like that. And I'm going to undo bag number 1, or I'll do this bag first, I guess. Here's fish number 1, guys. Fish number 2. Might be too small for in here, I don't know. He's really pretty. He's got orange tips on his fins and stuff. I don't know about him being in there though. Definitely one of the smaller guys in the bunch. I'll get rid of this one bag and she's not getting gobbled up already. You might make it. It might be big enough. Alright, let's see here. Let's get bag number 2 out. We got this guy here. We're going to put in there. It's pretty. There he goes. Alright. Just give me 1 sec, guys, and we'll start moving. Fresh water in. Alright. Need to clean my 75-gallon African cichlid tank. Yeah, this tank, honestly, it's a 125. It's got a Fluval FX6 on it. And I mean, out of all realness, it does really good for this tank. Here's one of our new little guys right there that we put in there. And the other one is this guy here. And we do have one more we added. He's a peacock. Let's see if we can find him. There he is right there. That guy right there, we added him in. Yeah, this is my 125-gallon African cichlid tank. Bunch of happy fish in this damn tank. Got too much orange going on in here. Definitely need to chill that out a little bit. Happy I got a twinsy peacocks now. I'm going to lose you guys possibly in a little bit. My phone is about to die, and that's pretty much it. Anyways, pretty much did everything I wanted to do. I filled this tank up. This is the other African cichlid row tank. So it's filled up. I got to get the air bubbler back on. I do like the yellow in that guy. Once they grow up in here, they get to go in the other tank. I think that guy is big enough right there. I think I'm going to pull him and put him in there, but do got some stuff to move around. Let me set you guys right here for a second. Grab a view. I do got to fix the airline. That came off. There we go. We got bubbles again. That's what I had to fix. Let these guys grow up a little bit in here. A couple of the bigger ones I think are about ready to come out and go in the big tank though. I don't know what this guy's doing down here. Hopefully I don't lose one right off a rip. He's being a little weird over there. Alright guys, I'm gonna get off of here, take a nap, go to work. Another day, another day, another day. Oh yeah, I guess I'll show you guys the baby Africans. They're all doing okay too, they're all right here. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, share. Let's get this channel popping. Thanks for watching. King out.